Residents and local businesses in KwaZulu-Natal are straining under the pressure of ongoing blackouts. The impact of power cuts in an already ailing province have been catastrophic, thus affecting the delivery of basic services, this including water, communication and many more. Continuing blackouts might lead to a shutdown of the economy and affect the availability of food supplies and have a massive negative impact on healthcare. Our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is out in Pietermaritzburg and joins me now to give me more context on the dire impact caused by blackouts. And Lethiwe, a very warm good morning to you, colleague. I think when one is outside of the province, can only imagine and wonder that those impacts may include, of course, access to, amongst other things, water, communication. But those in KwaZulu-Natal really do feel the rippling effects of blackouts. How are they faring at this moment?
Certainly, Dumelo. And today we're in Pietermaritzburg. We came to this town because it's one of those townships that has been very impacted by load shedding. I've been speaking to small businesses this morning, just finding out how impacted they've been and some of the plans that they've came up with just so that they can keep their businesses running. Right now I'm joined by Nishwan Suresh. I want to bring him in. He owns a small business here in Pietermaritzburg. I want to bring him in just to talk to him about how they've been impacted. Mr. Suresh, thank you so much for joining us at eNCA. You know, we were talking off camera about how you've been impacted personally by load shedding and also how your businesses have been impacted as well. Take me through some of the alternative ways you've had to keep your business open.
Thank you, Lethiwe. Well, everything comes at a cost, Lethiwe. Firstly, as you've come into this office this morning, you found that there was no lights. We had to put the generator on. And with these fuels, you know, petrol, everything is expensive. At home, I had to invest in solar power, alternative energy, but it is very expensive. And most of the businesses find it difficult to obtain these alternative energies. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure as business owners here in Pietermaritzburg, you've come together and tried to find alternative ways, spoken to the municipality about how you've been impacted. What has been the response?
Well, firstly, we formed part of Restock Business Forum. We had many engagements with the municipality, but it's always a fruitless endeavor. If I can just tell you about the electricity outages in our area. We live in an area where we have a lot of informal settlements. And because of the electricity theft, that is one of the major reasons that we don't have lights. And it goes on for days. Now, if you look at the manufacturing businesses, firstly, they are impacted the worst. They have to let their staff go. A lot of businesses that we hear are closing down as well. It's very costly not to have electricity.
And in terms of substations, you know, a lot of substations in your areas as well have been destroyed because of the amount of blackouts that we have. They haven't been fixed, and some of the frustrations coming from businesses and also residents concerning that the municipality is not fixing the broken down infrastructure as well.
Well, Lethiwe, if we must say this, municipality doesn't have their fingers on the button, you know. We have infrastructure that's 4 decades old. There's no infrastructure investments. I think that's also one of the issues that we find ourselves, that when there's electricity outages, transformer blows because of the theft again.
What do you think needs to happen? What are you hoping for as businesses, as residents in South Africa? What are you hoping for? A change, basically, with Eskom, with our government, with our municipalities?
Well, the businesses don't have any trust in the municipality or the government. We are hoping that by some chance, you know, they listen to us. They listen to the businesses because we drive the economies. They must remember that. And I think once we have this mutual relationship, you know, there will be some success. That's what I think.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lethiwe. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Tumelo, from some of the businesses that are affected by the rolling blackouts in South Africa. They are hoping that the government and also the municipalities will listen to them. I will be speaking to the Umsunduzi municipality a bit later on, just to find out how the municipality has been impacted and how they are working together with businesses to try and find a way forward, because unfortunately, a lot of these businesses that are impacted are the backbone of our economy, and if they remain closed, a lot of businesses will shut down, a lot of people will lose their jobs. So we need to find a solution. So I'm going to be speaking to the municipality just to find out if they have any solutions to this problem that the country is facing, more especially here in Pietermaritzburg.
Well, thank you so much, Lethiwe, for that. And I think an important conversation you'll be having with the Umsunduzi municipalities, because we know how municipalities have equally been affected, also being on the verge of collapse should these blackouts continue to affect themselves, as well as municipalities or other businesses and residents negatively. This cannot go on. There needs to be a resolution in sight. Lethiwe Mdluli out for us in KwaZulu-Natal, and we'll continue with our focus right here on eNCA.